On June 21st, 2025, MrBeast posted a new video to his 443 million subscribers. Within hours, the comments section exploded. This is the first MrBeast video that made me cry. Probably the most heart-wrenching video I've seen in a long time. Some people roast MrBeast and say he's lost his soul to fame and fortune, but this edit gives him a heartbeat. For the first time in history, a MrBeast video required a viewer discretion warning mid-video. This edit even breaks one of his golden rules. There's a full 60 seconds of silence. No music, no sound design, nothing. And somehow, it became the most emotional moment in the entire video. I've edited videos, including one that hit 95 million views, generated over 1 billion views across my edits, and given direct feedback to creators like Eric and Will Tennyson. And what I found here isn't just beautiful, it's a masterclass in emotional editing. And when you apply it, you'll unlock the kind of emotion that makes clients fight to keep you.
This is my friend Madge, and if he loses 100 pounds in the next year, I will give him $250,000.
It's a really smart trick that MrBeast just did. That entire intro sequence was purely sound design. Now you might wonder, if music is so important for emotion, why would you ever want to leave it out? The reason is the modern audience is bombarded by constant music. Every time you're scrolling shorts, you get a new song, a new viral track. Your brain almost gets numb to the idea of constant music. And MrBeast knows this, which is why, for certain edits, he will simply take all the music out and purely rely on the sound design.
This is Madge's new home, and he will have his own personal gym, unlimited healthy food, and everything else he needs to lose 100 pounds.
A long time ago, there was a leaked document that MrBeast gave to all of his employees, which essentially told them how they structure videos for virality. This right here is exactly how intentional you need to be when you're trying to make a viral video. After the first minute of content, you will have what we call minutes 1 through 3. This is where you have to transition from hype to execution. Stop telling people what they're gonna be watching and start showing. As you can see, they literally did that. They did a montage sequence showing all the crazy stuff that's gonna happen. But at a certain point, you have to start proving yourself. It literally says right here that he is doing the opposite of what traditional filmmakers would do. A traditional filmmaker would focus so much time on the first day, whereas MrBeast is focusing on covering as many days as quickly as possible towards the start of the edit. They're literally cutting entire days. We're talking 24 hours cutting like this. And I think the craziest thing that MrBeast said in this entire document is this part right here. Once you get to the 6-minute mark of a video, the audience is essentially in a trance and they forget that they're even watching a video. That's so cool and so dystopian. And if you want to go deeper into how the top 1% of editors subconsciously control emotion and attention, I broke down 12 of the most powerful viral editing secrets I've learned over 5 years of editing. It's a free, private collection of lessons you're not going to find anywhere online, and over 2,500 editors are already using them to transform their edits, land better clients, and raise their rates. Links in the description.
I think it's hitting him just how hard this is gonna be, which is why we got him a trainer. I'm gonna go introduce him. This is your personal trainer, Coach Wall.
Let's go.
Shredded, huh?
Yes, sir.
About to lose this belly?
Yep.
You know what's interesting? There's so much more trap music in this MrBeast edit than in most of his edits. They are probably going to start leaning into the more ambient, emotional, classical music as his journey progresses. But in order for that music to hit, they can't use it for every single scene. And so they're kind of getting this Nike, Gatorade commercial type music out of the way so that then it unlocks the permission to use higher level music.
You've been completing up to 18,000 steps per day. You've been lifting 5 days a week.
Correct.
Oh, that track is so hard. Oh my gosh. So many editors would have used motivational, hype up classical, but this one sounds like something is wrong, where you just feel like, okay, yeah, he's progressing, but there's a dilemma. And that dilemma is what keeps you watching. They're building this epic montage, but at a certain point, they're gonna have to break that. You cannot do this type of editing for 25 minutes straight. So what are they gonna do? they're going to start opening up the dialogue more and introducing these longer conversations. Because here's the thing, we have been connected to the idea of him succeeding. We're not fully bought into him as a character perhaps, but we will be. And the other part is him and his relationship with his coach. It's not enough to just be connected to this guy and just be connected with Jimmy. We need to be connected to the coach. And that's why some of the best videos I've edited of all time wasn't just because of the creator, it was who he was collabing with. People love duos. They want two people succeeding to a common goal, not just one.
Coach was there for him in more ways than just fitness.
I love you too, Dad.
And was beginning to have a profound impact on Madge's life.
Good man, made a good son.
You know what's interesting about this entire edit? They've been doing this black and white effect where they only allow the colors on certain characters. And I think that's very smart because it makes it feel like all these current experiences have been cemented into past memory. And it makes it have more impact. They also got a nice glow to it, so they look like it could be future and past at the same time because it's not fully black and white and it's not fully color. So that's an interesting twist. It causes this effect on your brain, which makes you feel nostalgic. And I really like how they pulled it off here.
It looked like Madge had found strength to keep pushing after all.
Nice, man. Crossfades and fade to blacks need to make a comeback, man. They never disappear from film, by the way, but on YouTube, there's not really a lot of YouTubers doing it. Everybody's just doing cut, 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 cut. But if you really want a sequence to feel slow, mourning, deep, emotional, hit them with the crossfade. Hit them with a fade to black.
What's up, boys?
Coach was there day in and day out, helping him push the bar.
What's up, chat?
How you doing?
What up, big dog?
What a day, man. I'm almost done here.
You're almost done.
Holy shit!
Wait, it's worse than I thought. You remember how I said they're going to introduce the coach as a character a bit more? Now that could be great all the way to the end of the edit. That would work perfectly fine. But I almost feel like knowing MrBeast, MrBeast is absolutely demented sometimes. I feel like he's going to walk in one day and be like, hey, Coach Wall, like you can no longer help him anymore. And then the story is going to open a new dynamic because it also shows the mental shift that he has to go through. Yes, you can do this challenge with a coach, but can you do it on your own? I do not put it past MrBeast to do something like that, where he would just get him close and acquainted to the coach and then take him out. I'm telling you, MrBeast is going to take his coach away and make him do it solo.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see.
286 pounds! Yeah! Since the beginning of this challenge, you've lost 38%.
Dude, these shots are so important. A lot of fitness creators would think, well, I shot so much footage. I already put so much effort into the video. What's the point of doing a time-lapse sequence? We could just do a before and after side by side. That'll be enough. No, not for a challenge of this scale. You need something that quickly shows the body's progress, a quick, instant form of progression that gives a dopamine spike to the viewer.
Oh, wait.
Where you going?
What is bro doing?
Come on.
Bro just ran away.
Very happy right now.
Come on.
Oh, I love that. The editor could have very much held on this shot without cutting, and it still would have been funny. But what I love is that if we would have just stayed on that shot, we wouldn't have gotten this little nice moment right here where you can clearly see the cameraman smiling. Moments like that is what sets MrBeast edits apart. That's such a key thing. You want to show that everybody in the production is having a good time. And that's literally why I tell you guys to prioritize human psychology and the human algorithm. Because what is being taught about retention editing is a form of malpractice. Because retention editing would tell you, all we need to do is just show the shot of him running away and then we're gonna cut to the next thing. We don't need the other stuff. But when you edit for actual people, it teaches you to keep in the shots like this to tell a better story. Also, people have this idea. Even my own mother came to me and said, oh, I thought you hate MrBeast edits. Let me set the record straight. I hate certain MrBeast edits. like, y'all remember that Snake Island video? Absolutely eviscerated in the comments. Poor MrBeast just getting clapped. It's because it was paced too quickly. You couldn't connect with anything. It was just all jagged, weird ideas. Everybody wanted to see more and they couldn't. In something like this, it's 36 minutes. It allows the time to breathe, build character arcs, story arcs, emotional arcs, all that good stuff that is essential for connecting the creator to the audience. That's exactly what I built the Elite Editor Academy for. Inside, you'll learn how to use the same human psychology editing frameworks I just showed you. Practice on raw footage from million-view creators and finally connect storytelling, rhythm, and emotion in a way that makes clients chase you. It's not for hobbyists. It's for editors who want to master the human algorithm and turn that mastery into consistent, high-income client work. Links in the description.
$1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
I love the dedication of the VFX artists. They are literally capturing every angle of this price card. Look how thin it looks. That's actually how it would look if the VFX was in real life. And I'm telling you guys, you can charge more for your edits if you simply take the time to immerse the audience in your VFX like that.
So look at this right here. This could go in your bank account.
Let's go.
25, 26.
I love that. They're tying the coach to all this. By cutting to the coach, it ties him back to the coach saying, even when I don't want to push myself further, I'll do it for the coach. And that's a great little storyline to build. And you can do that with the editing. Let's say that moment didn't even happen at that point. You can manipulate the clips to appear as though they did.
All right, your turn, coach.
I like this music. This music is like end of the movie type music where they jump up into the sunset, they hit you with the freeze frame, and then they roll credits, which is an interesting choice because typically you don't want to signal that you're at the end of a movie unless you're at the end of a movie. But it's also very nostalgic, so it works here.
What came next was the worst thing that's ever happened in one of my videos. And because I was still out of the country, my head of production had to break the news.
No shot!
No. No, man, no. No, don't lie to me, bro. That's not so bad.
Damn. Oh my gosh, this is like actually happened. I thought they were going to pull him out. I didn't think he would actually pass away. Man, that changed my mood completely. I don't even know what to say right now. But let's, respectfully look at the choices that they did with the editing and see why it was effective in this way and why I feel on the verge of tears after hearing about this man's passing. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense now that I think about it. The end of the movie music, it is literally the end of the road. And they're slowly zooming in. Zooming in makes you closer to the characters, you're more connected to them. But zooming away indicates distance and separation. And from this angle, it literally just looks like Madge is in the money by himself. And then they slowly crossfade in. So it goes from day to sort of closer to night. This caption, this description is scary. It's genuinely frightening to look at that. And it's also how it goes from the rock and the drums and the guitar, it just reverbs out into this ambient melody. They reverb into that peaceful tone to get your mind prepared for death. It's a way to ease yourself into this without it being so jarring that it makes you almost nauseous. And they take out all the music because the most respectful thing is to take out the music. Even if you have the most emotional, sensitive music of all time, you cannot use it right away when it comes to a death. When the producer breaks the news, there's no background isolation. You can hear the hum of the AC, the faint buzz of the electronics. Most editors will remove that, but they didn't, because that noise keeps your chest tight. Notice, they aren't doing MrBeast style captions for this. They make it literally seem like a police transcript, like you're watching one of those cop footage videos. They started cutting less. They let us sit in the same unbearable seconds that Madge is sitting in. It's all captured from a single security camera far away. Because when someone's world is collapsing, the only respectful camera angle is distance. And then right here is the perfect moment to slowly bring in this emotional piano track. I could definitely see why that would make 136 million people cry. That is the saddest MrBeast edit I've ever seen in my entire life. MrBeast made millions cry with this video, but in Beast Games, he made their hearts race by breaking the one editing rule that made him famous. And what he did next completely rewrites how editors build emotion.